Welcome to the 4th annual Grifties and the first ever live Grifty Awards. And now for your hosts, Uncle Hotep and Hotep Jesus.
Yo, no George, but I can't even breathe in this joint.
That's fucked up. He working on that Coon of the Year award.
Black people, am I right?
We've got some great categories tonight, including athlete.
We'll say what's up to your dad.
Season's COVID-19.
Who did you want? Hamlin? Hamlin's a sleeper. Hamlin's a sleeper.
Female, musical, celebrity, people's political grifty, the Hall of Fame, and a surprise category.
Y'all see we professional. We got the teleprompter and shit. And of course, the one everyone is waiting for, Grifter of the Year Award.
From podcasts to movies.
DJ Protocol.
Yeah, DJ, that's the time to do it.
This is not a grift. I really think Lil Nas X is a gay demon.
How dare you?
Unlike most modern award shows, none of these women have penises.
Women shouldn't speak anyways.
Y'all picked the blackest room for a black. Paint the walls white so I can see y'all next time.
All coons look alike to me.
Some of you white people too. Some of y'all look like you came from 8 Mile.
We're halfway through, no one's been shot yet.
But I gotta say, at the Grifty Awards, there's only one person more arrogant, more self-assured than me, and that's Hotep Jesus.
Grifter of the Year.
Clap it up for old Uncle Hotep.
Hopefully my kids will watch this and be inspired and stuff like that.
Fuck them kids.
I'm looking for my wallet. I'm like, oh, thank God he didn't take it. Thank God.
Yo. What's happening, my peoples? What is good? It's your boy. You know, the man with the plan. The guy that takes no shits.
DJ Protocol.
We out here and we in these streets, man. It is the 29th of August. Y'all, August is over with. When we talk again, it will be September. Can y'all believe that? Can y'all truly believe that it is almost September? It's crazy work, man. It is crazy work. We have flew through the year. So much has transpired. So much is going on. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. We've had tragedies, but all in all, it is so damn beautiful. People are waking up left and right. Truth is steadily being, I guess, acknowledged and realized by people. This is crazy, man. I don't have my comments. I don't know what's going on here. This is crazy work. I can't see my comments tonight. I can't have no pop-ups. No pop-up, no nothing. All right, I'm gonna have to fix this. I'm gonna have to fix this during show because I can't not talk to my people. I cannot talk to y'all. That is impossible. We must be able to converse and communicate. Y'all talk to me, I talk to y'all. That is how this goes. So I just noticed that. So, you know, it's my first stream since last week. Had a whole lot going on, you know. If you follow me on maybe Insta or TikTok, you know, you might have seen a little bit of what I had going on. What is this? Okay, there's a whole lot happening right now. There's a whole lot happening that I don't agree with on my computer screen. Yeah. They're trying to make me upgrade my stream deck. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff, man. See, look, man, when you be out here and you be working and you try to do things and then you come back and get back in the swing of reality of other shit. Boom. Take this here, nigga. You thought you was gonna have a smooth one? Nah, bro. We transitioning. And we need you to get with the program. We don't give a damn about your show. Crazy work. Crazy work. But anyway, I hope y'all had a lovely week, as I was saying. Hope was very prosperous, and he was able to make a little something out of everything. I ain't gonna say something out of nothing. We gonna say something out of everything. Everything, nigga, everything. Because that's what we do. We make lemonade out of absolutely nothing. The worst of lemons we turn into lemonade, because that, my family, is what we do, you know? Anyway, HotepCon vastly approaches. 912 Day, same weekend, it vastly approaches. And, well, it's going to be fun. Oh, that's the whole press briefing. Good, because I needed that. I sure did need this. Let's go ahead and add this to save watch for later. Yeah, because we're definitely going to talk about that, man. Let's go ahead and let's save this one too, because I see my boy, he done made a whole conversation about it. Damn it, that was 2 days ago. I guess they finally got it and made a chop up. Listen, y'all, it's a lot going on, man. We got the liberal mayors that are admitting that the National Guard is a great thing. We got the CDC person that got fired because, well, they wasn't who the administration thought they was, and they had to tell the motherfuckers to hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. No more, no more, no more. Because you on some other shit. So we're going to talk about them and their statements. We're going to talk about the wacky world of Savannah politics, man. We're going to watch a little bit of the Savannah City Council meeting that just took place on yesterday. And we're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about this music, man, the Savannah Music Scene. Because, you know, I have a distinct honor of being a part of a major situation when it comes to Savannah music. And as I, you know, move and try and set things in play for our people, I just watch and I just got questions, you know. I just got questions. And, you know, we can chop it up and talk about it and see what we come up with, family. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure we can do that. Anyway, before we, you know, get deep into things and get this show truly on the road, you know, we got a special way that we start things off, right? We got a special way that we start things off, and that's with listening to some dope-ass music. And, well, today is no different. And tonight, we gonna check out Miss Cash from right here in the 912. Now, I've only heard like one or two things from Miss Cash. So this will be dope. We gonna find out together just how raw Miss Cash is. Because, see, Miss Cash is performing at the Seapolt concert, the Seapolt Day concert going down on September the 13th at the Stables. We're going to talk about that a little bit more tonight. But, you know, we're going to go ahead and check out Miss Cash and see what Miss Cash got to say. Because I feel like, you know, from what I did see, actually, you know what I'm going to start with? I'm going to start with, because all the songs is short, so I'm going to start with what I first saw, and then we may just go find us something else to jump into that belongs
At
to
Wells Fargo, we get it.
Okay, Wells Fargo, we get it too. We get it too, Wells Fargo, that you want to talk and be rude and crude and socially unattractive. But that's all right, because your mama ain't raised you right, okay? Your mama ain't raised you right, and we understand. So, all right, let's go ahead and get this on the road. Let's go ahead and get to a Miss Cash. The name of this track right here, well, this is actually a live from the Trap recording with ASN Media. Shouts out to ASN Media. They be holding it down for the independent artists in the city with their with videos that need to be recorded. So, you know, let me get this right. All right, cool. Let's check out Ms. Cash. The floor is yours.
I'm ready for the preach on this whole man. Teeth so pretty, don't need no veneers. Bitch says she know me, haven't seen me in years. Blood beat deep, but that don't make us kin. I'm reaching my peak of the ball like twin. Asking the Lord, please forgive my sins. My niggas beat eights with bananas, no win. Ayy, orange juice mixed with the gin. Real player, bitch, every move is a win. Ayy, Cash been sitting back, letting these rap hoes get it 3 seconds. Bitch, waste time, all she wanna be is messy. Clap, 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 hold you, man, that's attention. Niggas make me sick, think I need a decongestion. Every bitch around me know that I'm pleasant. Treating niggas like kings, know that they peasants. Ayy, try to teach you hoes a money lesson. Ayy, put the Uber X Tesla. Ayy, he is not my nigga, he my extra. Ayy, I don't have one, I have a plethora. Ayy, I get money while you sexing them. Ayy, pretty and privileged, the stars in the ceiling, ain't nobody business. Dripped Da Vinci, I want a new Bentley, I get that shit simple. I rap real gently, but don't take it lightly, cause bitches don't like me. I upgraded my roster like niggas that's proper and bitches that's top notch. Round of applause for the GOAT, they say. Bitch feel special cause she flood J pay. Big bank, take little bank, they say. When you the owner, it don't go that way, amen. Y'all ain't hearing me, I really preached on that hoe. I said, round of applause for the GOAT, they say. Bitch feel special cause she flood J pay. Big bank, take little bank, they say. When you the owner, it don't go that way, amen.
Shouts out to Miss Cash. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let's go to the other one. I seen one more. We got Amen. Y'all want to check out Amen? Let's check out Amen. Oh, that was Amen. Okay. That's interesting.
On Fox 1, you can stream your...
We don't want to stream on Fox 1, okay? We don't want to stream on Fox 1. I'm not paying. Look, YouTube won't even put my shit out here. Y'all think I'm about to pay them motherfuckers for ad-free shit?
I'm pocket
Fuck
pimpin'
them.
like Sweet Jones. Never alone, rockin' V-Long. Watching watches from my mini homes. Bust me down with the colored stones. I'm so real, you might think I'm clone. Approach with caution, cause I'm in my zone. Denying access just to throw a bone. No social sweets, I've been smoking cones. Hold on, let me get my second phone. Only call me cause the money loan. With my permission, I had you gone. Perfect description, can't do no wrong. Hold on, let me get my other phone. Only calling cause this bitch gone. Pocket watching cause my wrist froze. Water on me, gotta hold my nose. Approaching spring, but I'm still cold. Truck a bitch, how I'm pulling lows. We send them out and we get them gone. You ask for the ghost, so I'm dropping songs. I'm really strapped up like Viacom. With a pretty face like Nia Long. Trying to see my competition. Ray Charles, my condition. Teaching bitches about missions. You say you ain't been no simp, huh? But the question is who you gon' simp for? Miss Cash to cash get tough. Soft bitch, but I been tough. Went from the west to the Ritz, huh? Bitches hating, but I get love. Have you crying all in the club? Niggas LL, they need love. Say they real, but they been scrubbed. Once again, man, who you gon' simp for? Miss Cash to cash get tough. Soft bitch, but I been tough. Went from the west to the Ritz, huh? Yeah. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a money getter. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a money getter.
One time, man. Shouts out to Miss Cash. Miss Cash. The money getter. Whoa. Y'all like that, ain't it? Y'all like that, ain't it? Y'all like the way I did that, ain't it? Whoa. 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 Y'all didn't even know your boy could carry that note like that, did you? Yeah. Yeah. Y'all ain't know that, but you know now, don't you? You know now that your boy got a little bit of harmony up in that thing. You know what I'm saying? I had to make sure everything is coming through clearly over there on Facebook. You know, Facebook don't like me. X don't like me. I'm surprised I'm holding up as long as I am over on Instagram because they really don't like me. But, you know, it is what it is. Going to be what it's going to be. You watching Friday Night Flights with Protocol, baby. Yeah. Don't laugh at me. Laugh with me. I'm having fun tonight, man. I'm feeling good today. All in all, was a great day. It was a great week. I ain't even gonna hold it. Like, this week for me was amazing. I got a little over halfway done with this house I'm tearing down, and we had our first good big meeting today. I'm all right. I'm in a great place. All we got to do is just get these numbers up where they supposed to be, and I think we'll be all right. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Friday Night Flights with services covering everything you knew and might have missed. We're scheduled for takeoff and expected to be in the air at any moment's time. What I would like to ask is that you please fasten your seatbelts and secure all baggage in the under compartment of the seat in front of you or in the compartments overhead. I would also ask that your seats and table trays be placed in upright position as we prepare for takeoff. Please make sure that all your personal electronic devices, cell phones, tablets, laptops, whatever you may be enjoying tonight's show on, is fully charged and the very least bit placed on the charger. Smoking is allowed for the duration of this flight, and drinking is heavily encouraged. Thank you for choosing Real Nigga Airlines. Please enjoy your flight. Away we will go. Yeah. Oh, wait. Yep. That's it. All right. Can you guys hear? Yep. We in this thing. All right. Now, got this plane in the air. Let's go ahead and tackle what the hell is going on with these comments, because I need to be able to see my comments. I need them comments populating over there on the screen. Let's go ahead and didn't even update this thing, so why is that missing? All right, let's go over here. Oh, this one right here. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's see here. Let's do this. Apply pressure. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Okay. Well, there's that, but why can't all right. What's this though? What's going on here? What's happening? Well, what's happening? Yeah. Huh. I don't see none of my stuff over here. Oh. Something going on. Something happening with OBS. Okay. All right. Let's do this then. Let's do that. Let's do that. Don't worry, guys. We'll get this show on the road momentarily. I'm just trying to make sure it's not working properly. Something's going on. Something's going on. I don't know. This is not good though. This is not good. It's not good for my well-being or y'all's. Yep, this is not good. Not good at all. Anyway, we'll figure that out when we figure it out. Let's go ahead and get into tonight's show, man, because it's a good one, man. There's so much going on, man. We got, like I say, we had the city of Savannah City Council pop off, and it was a very short meeting this week, and answer a few things, but it bothers me because, you know, we still have these alderwomen of these districts. One being at-large alderwoman, and then you have the first district alderwoman who's trying to get things on the docket brought forth by her people, and the mayor and city manager is still fighting it. I don't know. That's crazy work. When you have an official who's elected from a particular district in the city, and these people elect them to represent them and to get their needs heard and taken care of, and you have a city council or mayor of a city who's conspiring to make sure that this particular official doesn't get things placed on the agenda. It's crazy work. Crazy work indeed. So we're going to talk about that, man. We're going to look at a little bit of city council, and then we got a lot of things going on nationally. You know, Trump is around here swinging that hammer, and there are people who are very upset. But I mean, the man's doing his job. He's doing his job, despite how much you don't like it. Whether it's the firing of the Fed governor, National Guard going out and cleaning up streets in tangent with the actual municipal police. The man's doing his due. And now we have Dems who have to admit we was wrong. We was wrong. Damn it, we was wrong. Thank you for the help. We needed it. Yeah. And that's happening right now. Happening all over the country right now. And I must say, I love it. I do love it. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Then I want to know your guys' opinion when it comes to local music and shit, you know? Need to know your opinion when it comes to the local music scene and all of that good stuff, because, well, we got some shit to build. We got some shit we really need to be building. And I want to know, is we going to get it done? Or are we not going to get it done? Are we going to make the necessary changes and concessions, or we just going to keep complaining? And then I might just address this used car salesman who's really trying to get paid off the city name. Yeah. Yeah, he trying to get his check. And see, Savannah, one of them people that, you know, you can't play on our top. Can't play on our top like that, man. Can't happen. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, Savannah. Savannah, we're getting a new Parker's and a new Chick-fil-A. We're getting a new Parker's and a new Chick-fil-A right outside the Oglethorpe Mall. That's crazy work. Crazy work. Goddamn, Greg Parker. Shit. I don't know who worse, you or McDonald's, when they come on a goddamn real estate game on every goddamn gonna block. Man, slow down. Breathe a little bit. Go breathe a little bit, Mr. Parker. Goodness gracious. All right, let me open up this here. Where the bag at? There go the bag right there. All right, I guess we'll start local, man. Let's talk some local jokel shit, you know? Let's talk some local jokel shit, man. Let's go ahead and pull up this crazy ass city council meeting that took place on yesterday. All right. Where's it at? Should be this one. There we go. That's a crazy pause point to come in on. That's a crazy pause point to come on. Look at that nigga face. Y'all know I'm not the biggest fan of this dude. Let's see what the hell he talking about right here. I don't even know what he talking about. That nigga ugly. Let's see. I'm mute.
I'd like to make a motion for the first item on our agenda for the adoption of the regular meeting agenda for August the 28th, 2025.
Second
motion.
Been properly moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Also would like to make a motion for items number 2 and 3 and 4. And those are...
There a second?
Second.
Item 2 for the approval of the work session, executive session held on August 14th, 2025 at 11 o'clock a.m. Item number 3, the approval of the minutes for the regular meeting held on August 14th, 2025 at 2 o'clock p.m. Item 4, the approval of the minutes for the show cause hearing for Henry Street Bistro held on August 14th, 2025 at 6:52 p.m. and also making the adjustments that the mayor has stated. Second motion.
Probably moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. On the 14th, the city council held an executive session regarding items related to personnel litigation in real estate. Asking for a motion, I'd be authorized to sign the affidavit attesting that we discussed those items and no votes were taken during that session.
So moved, sir.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Come on, man.
Motion passes.
What's going on,
All right,
man?
a couple of things we want to do, and first it's one I'm adding. I'll come on down.
All right. Now he's talking about something he didn't add it to the meeting. He just be adding shit, but he won't add on what the first district is asking for. All right, so on August 14th, there was a show cause hearing held for Henry Street Bistro. And that's because they're in the process of taking their alcohol license. All right. So, show cause hearing for Henry Street Bistro. Show cause why your alcohol license should not be revoked. They haven't had it for long either. Let's see. Show cause notice hearing notification Henry Street Bistro. Mayor Johnson provided an overview regarding the purpose of the show cause hearing and the process that will be exercised. Assistant City Attorney Denise Cooper represented the city, and Attorney Courtney Gilchrist represented Henry Street Bistro. Following witnesses took an oath administered by Mayor Johnson, and that was Judy Jones and David Williams. After both attorneys presented their case, made statements, and completed their questioning, members of City Council asked questions and deliberated. Mayor Johnson moved to accept the city manager's recommendation to take no action at this time in good faith based upon the testimony, seconded by Mayor Pro Tem Shabazz and Alderman Palumbo. Motion passed unanimously 9-0. So let's see. The video recording of the workshop can be found here. No. All right, let's go here. 25th. So they lied because their testimony isn't even online. Them some lying bastards. We're gonna go look on their Facebook in a minute, but it's definitely not on YouTube as they said. All right. He's getting ready to get up there and do some things. Let's see what he's about to do. We might have to skip through this shit.
We have some neighbor heroes here. Here, they out there. To your left. Come on. Yeah, come on up. Come on.
Presentation of acknowledgement of Savannah State
Y'all give me a round of
University,
applause. You can
Georgia
clap for 'em.
Southern University, and Savannah Tech partnerships with City of Savannah Bridge Success Student Internship. Okay. But that can't be what this is.
Here in America, there are many things that we take for granted. And I will tell you that the rights and the privileges that we enjoy are not automatic. Someone struggled, someone fought, someone sacrificed to have it this way. When we talk about 40-hour work weeks, when we talk about paid leave and vacation,
okay, I don't want to hear
and
another
sacrifice benefits.
Protect and
Also, I'm a Florida. 3 weeks. Thank you.
And we want to do
commitment. Complex bridge takes 3 to 5 years to build. And similarly, this one took 3. I remember the first email with Dr. Kim. Where's Dr. Kim? Yes. And we talked.
Okay, that's the mentorship
Standing
thing
between
you're talking about.
10.
Let's get through this.
They
Proud to be able.
all that you pour into our city. So technical
Blending.
of sex.
Mr. Jay Melger is going to introduce them to y'all.
You, Brittany, are the employee of the quarter. Congratulations.
Employee of the
Offering
quarter
comfort
and all that
services,
stuff.
deals.
Let's get by all of
Public
this.
notification.
That's interesting because
Okay. For the Savannah Fire Department.
Come on.
I don't even think this is.
Your employee of the quarter, Angela Cobb, quartermaster,
That's not even on
Savannah
the
Fire.
That's not even on the agenda.
Errors
crazy
by
work.
over 30%, streamlining our operations. She offers
Y'all see how much look, we
And
we
so for
already
those of
that's an
us-
hour in the agenda
we
right
made
there.
that announcement several
Well,
weeks ago,
yeah.
but I would like to transportation. Prior to her roles at
We're a whole hour into it. Hour 4, hour 5.
All right, folks, let's get to it. Want to move around then things for expediency. I want to draw your attention to item number 22, approval to remit the Savannah Airport Commission's committed funding to the 2033 Strategic Plan Initiative in the amount of $250,000.
So move, sir.
Is there a second? Properly moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. That Burger King brawl has been broke for a moment. It's an issue. It's an issue. Thank you very much. Going to our alcohol license hearings, we have 2. Approval of a Class C liquor, beer, and wine alcohol license with Sunday sales. Rhonda Pierce for Kim's Cafe Midtown and Restaurant located at 714 Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard between West Gwinnett and West Hall Streets in Automatic District 2. And item number 8, approval of a Class C liquor, beer, and wine alcohol license with Sunday sales to Vasilis Varlagas for the Olympia Cafe, a restaurant located at 5 East River Street, located between Drayton Street and Abercorn Street ramps in Automatic District 2. This is a public hearing that I'm now declaring open. Does anyone have anything against either one of these licenses? Anyone have anything against either one of these licenses? Speak now, forever holding your peace. Second time. Third time.
Mr. Mayor, I make
Yes.
a motion that we close the hearing, please.
Second. Properly moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item number 7, Alderman Leggett.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I ask that we approve the Class C liquor, beer, wine, alcohol license for Sunday sales to Miranda Pierce for Kim's Cafe.
Second. Second.
And properly moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Okay, so the reason why I wanted to, dig into this meeting here a little bit is because a post was made recently that, well, there should be a drug test or a liquor test, alcohol, sobriety test administered to city council members before the meetings convene. And if you pay attention, you might pick up on exactly why this issue was brought forth.
Motion passes. Item number 8, Alderman Leggett.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor. I ask that we approve the Class C liquor, beer, wine by the drink alcohol license with Sunday sales to Vasilis, I don't want to mess his name up, for Olympic Cafe, restaurant in 2nd District.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Y'all go forth and be great. Thank you very much. Moving to our public hearings. This is a public hearing on state mandated annual update to the community work program portion of the capital improvements element adopted by City Council in February 2023, which amended the Chatham-Savannah Comprehensive Plan in 2040. The update is required each year to comply with the Georgia Development Impact Fee Act and maintain Savannah's qualified local government certification as prescribed by the minimum standards and procedures for local comprehensive planning adopted by the DCA pursuant to the Georgia Planning Act of 1989. So this is a public hearing, and which I now declare open. Anyone have any comment regarding this item? Going once. Going twice.
Mr. Mayor. Make a
One
motion.
moment. Third time, speak now, forever hold your peace. Alderman Shabazz.
Make a motion to close the hearing.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. The companion item is item number 18.
18.
Is there a motion regarding this?
Which number are we on?
Item number 18.
Mr. Mayor, move for approval of item number 18.
Second motion.
And properly moved and seconded.
Y'all
All in
paying
favor
attention?
indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
We gotta do?
Moving on to item number
That
10.
was number 18?
Yes.
This hold on.
Please cut your microphone.
This chick just asked 2 times in a row what item number it was.
Office will not be used. Thank you. Thank you.
Shut your mic off.
Under ordinance's second reading, petition of Hatendra Patel and Deepika Patel for zoning map amendment of a 0.76 acres at 1402 Styles Avenue from BL Business Limited to BN Neighborhood Business with conditions in Automatic District 1. This is the second reading. I believe we've held a hearing at the last meeting.
Yes.
Okay. Is there a motion regarding this item?
Yes, Mr. Mayor.
Yes.
Yes, please let me make a comment. I need to mention that I have a message here from a member of the Cloverdale leadership expressing that the Cloverdale community was still not in favor of this ordinance. And the thought there was, it's not allowing an alcohol license, but it sets the path. If someone wanted to come there and apply for an alcohol license, they could do that, which we know is another process. The other neighborhood, the abutting neighborhood where the property actually sits, and the Carver Village community, they're in support of this measure, but I wanted to make sure that was a part of the record. So I'd like to move for the approval of this petition of Hintendra Patel and Deepika Patel for a zoning map amendment of this property at 1402 Styles Avenue.
Second.
Probably moved in second. I was going to lift that as well. It was reiterated to me that the Cloverdale Neighborhood Association was still against this, and the concern is really about not necessarily current use, but once you've turned a non-conforming use into a conforming use, then obviously the implications of that use are go into the future, into eternity. And so their concern is not necessarily this particular petition, but what happens when the zoning changes. So
it doesn't go into eternity, people. Just like they're changing it now for it to be used, it can be changed back. They change zones all the time. Just wanted to put that out there.
Let's go to the board on that, please.
And let me mention, that is correct. That's why we placed some conditions in here to sort of mitigate what they're able to do in this area.
That's fine. Thank you. All right, we're going to the board, and the motion, I believe it will. Alderwoman Bell. All right, motion passes 5-4. Thank you very much. All right, moving on to item number 11, a petition of P. Bart Smith on behalf of Progressive One Realty LLC for a future land use amendment of 0.2 acres from residential suburban. And again, y'all have to hit it twice. Yeah, you have to hit it twice. It's a little different operation. For future land use amendment of 0.2 acres for residential suburban single family to commercial neighborhood at 1103 East 69th Street. This is a second reading as well. Is there a motion regarding this?
I had asked for some additional time, but the petitioner is here, and the problem that I had was the drive-in with an already congested area. But he's told me, and he's here, I'd like for him to come to the podium, please, sir. We had a lot of discussion about that, and the only problem that I had was the drive-in, and he's been very gracious. And so I just wanted to make a motion to approve it and stand on that and the conversation we had, because he's pulled the section 11 and 12 are married to each other. They're not seeking the drive-on component, is that correct? Yes. The drive-through component, that was the issue that we had there? Yes, sir. Thank you so much for that too, Mr. Smith. Thank you for the extensive conversations in that community. So, Mr. Mayor, I would let this second reading be a motion to approve the petitioner's request to seek future land use map amendment from residential suburban single family to commercial neighborhood, please, sir.
Second. Been probably moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item number 12 is petition of P. Bart Smith on behalf of Progressive One Realty LLC for a zoning map amendment of 0.2 acres from OI Office Industrial to BN Neighborhood Business with conditions at 1103 East 69th Street, Automatic District 3. Alderwoman.
That's the one we were talking about, sir. Mr. Melder, can we just erase that from, how do we do that? Because the petitioner has saying that,
So I think if you,
how do we word
the
this?
recommendation is with the conditions.
I can't hear you, sir.
One was Flum and one was for zoning.
Yes.
But if you're looking to approve with the conditions that there's
No, sir.
no
We just said
drive-through
that they
component,
are-
the recommendation is that includes 3 conditions. One, that the drive-through. So all 3 of those conditions are in the item as recommended. Should still be.
Still in place?
And
Second,
probably more.
Mayor Johnson,
Yes.
pull number 13, please.
All right.
Right,
Pulling 13.
Like to amend my motion for the approval of items under purchasing, items number 14, 15, and 17.
Second motion.
And probably moved and seconded. Item number 14 is authorize city manager to execute a contract for rebuilding one primary clarifier in an amount not to exceed $800,000. Item number 15 is authorize city manager to execute a contract for SCADA annual maintenance for supervisory control and data acquisition system with Layer 3 Communications LLC in the amount not to exceed $126,291. And item number 17 is the authorized city manager to execute a contract with Crystalline LLC for the reconstruction of tennis courts at Bacon Park in an amount not to exceed $148,240.
I wonder why they pulled 16.
By saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item number 13, authorized city manager to execute a contract for 27 mowers from John Deere, care of Beard Equipment in the amount of $105,788. 27 mowers will be purchased from Beard Equipment at dealer's cost with no markup including the purchase price. Alderman Blakely.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Mr. City Manager, I applaud you all for actually purchasing these lawnmowers. It's going to save our taxpayers a lot of money. But I also read in the summary where the lawnmowers will be resold. They're going to be sold back to who? And if the constituents can purchase them, how do they go about doing it? When you say resold, can you explain what the resold is?
Whenever we retire any kind of vehicle that we own from our service, we sell them through Got Deals, just like we had the Employee of the Quarter. I can send out information to council that you can then share with the public on how people can go and look to see what's for sale on Gov Deals. And we've got.
I done purchased quite a few things from Gov Deals. Now, hey, that auction all right. That auction all right.
We sell cars, we sell lawnmowers, et cetera, all things that we're retiring from our service.
Everything that gets retired is sold through Gov Deals.
Now, let me ask you this. Is it possible that we could, for our young people program, the Summer 100 program, is it possible that we could let these young people that work this program that want to become lawn care workers and what have you, that we could possibly allow them some kind of way to get the lawnmowers, to learn how to repair them or whatever the case may be? Is something like that possible?
I think that's a great idea. Let me come back to you in 2 weeks with with what the possibilities are there.
Sounds good. Mayor Johnson?
Yes.
I'd like to make a motion to authorize the city manager to execute a contract for 27 mowers from John Deere at the purchase of $105,788.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item number 16 is authorized city manager to execute a contract for the reconstruction of basketball courts at 11 neighborhood parks throughout the city with Court Makers Incorporated in an amount not to exceed $252,870. These outdoor courts are experiencing cracking, fading, and equipment deterioration. I pulled this because I remembered when I was first district alderman, I used a portion of the SPLOS funds that when we had SPLOS funds that allocated to districts to be able to refurbish.
They don't even say the 11 courts
throughout our district. These
$40
courts
million.
are heavily
They don't
used,
say what courts.
by young people. We want them to be outside. We want them to play. We want them to be engaged. And so therefore, the courts should be able to represent something that the neighborhood and more importantly, the young people want to play on and something that is fun. I would love one day to get to the point where we have something that's a little easier on the knees. I went out and tried to play and I went out with an injury pretty quickly, just all of that asphalt. But want to thank City Manager and of course our Recreation Reimagine for continuing to make sure that we are not waiting until they are beyond repair to keep them up and maintain them.
Woodville Park that's going to be resurfaced. The Hudson Hill Park and the Kennedy Park in Carver Village. The Wells Park is actually in the second. Okay, so I wanted to say about the Hudson Hill Park, not only the residents there, the leadership there, they were a little bit more concerned about some safety issues around the park with the basketball court being directly against the street and the sidewalk. They were concerned that they had been requesting some safety fencing for there and the playground area, which is also abutting the streets. Well, in talking to management and them doing what they do, we're going to be able to do the resurfacing of the park, the basketball court, the replacement of the hardware, and in addition, staff is going to be able to take care of those two critical areas where the ball keeps rolling in the street or where the kids might dash into the street near the basketball court and the playground. And I want to thank you all for being able to take care of that along with this, because the upgrading to the basketball courts adds to the aesthetics, and it's always a welcome community asset. I want to thank you all for doing that parks throughout the city.
I would really be interested in us ultimately satelliting a few
Montoya,
sites. Where
I see
basketball
you,
courts are covered.
but I can't see you.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen.
Can't bring your
DCA
comment up
have
today,
them where
man. Something's going on with my
it's
chat.
covered to the point where
I can't
you're
pop
not
my
playing
chat up,
necessarily
but I see you.
in the heat of the day.
Appreciate you for
And
sliding
that
through,
might
baby
be
girl.
Really good. It gets disrespectfully hot in Savannah, and that might help also to maintain the courts for a longer period of time. Just a thought.
Thank you, Mayor. We're aware of those. There's a few in the county.
Yeah.
We'll look to see how we can incorporate those. The contract here that's being considered, the work would begin in late October, November after the kind of the seasonal use of the court slows down.
Right.
And we hope to have all the courts finished by the end of this year.
All right. Well, thank you. Now, one other thing, because when I did it years ago, we actually worked with the communities to help to color and determine the colors that kind of went along.
All right, shut your mouth.
That was part of the conversation. I don't see that.
Sunset.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's in there.
Yeah.
At 3, so that's 2 times. I digress.
Yes,
Thank you
ma'am.
very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank
That
you.
was quick.
All right, thank you. Item number 19 is authorize city manager to execute a lease use agreement with the FBI
That's amazing. Thank you.
for telecommunication space on city telecommunication tower. No, we ain't doing that. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Is there a motion?
I move to adopt the agenda item as written.
Is there a second? Probably moved in second. Y'all didn't hear me say that. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item number 20.
Did we say something about 17? I mean, we passed it, but I wanted to reiterate. Do we have enough space? We have been promising the people on the south side of the 3rd District for a place, not a gymnasium, but a meeting place like they have at the park. Please consider that when we do part of our...
She voted aye on 17. 17 was a... Jesus Christ. This is why it was stated, hey, they need to take drug tests or alcohol tests before the city hall meeting. Because of her.
Our budgeting this year for an attachment, because there is a lot of activity on the court over there, and we are wanting to use that space in Bacon Park, that empty land. I just want to put that on the record that we're still requesting that we have a meeting place for our seniors and our community people over on that side. We have one on the east side, and thank you for the full-size court. We have nothing on the south side of that district. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Item number 20, authorize the approval of a major subdivision named Camellia Trail subdivision located in the intersection of Montgomery Crossroad and Hospital Memorial Drive. The proposed subdivision equals 1.72 acres, will consist of 9 single-family lots with varying lot sizes. Is there a motion?
So move, sir.
Second. Probably moved to second. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item number 21, authorized supplemental.
I'm happy about that vote. I got work. Yeah, I needed that vote to pass so that I could go to work. So appreciate them for doing the right thing. We got houses coming up. Congratulations.
Budget appropriations to fiscal year 2025 operating and capital improvement plan program is outlined from the city manager in previous documents.
I move to adopt the agenda item as written. Second.
Probably moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Colombo been fairly quiet
Opposed?
today.
Motion passes. Ladies and gentlemen, that ends our printed agenda, which means that the party for Jay Melda is
Let's
on.
go.
Are there any brief announcements?
Yes, sir.
Announcements, yes.
Mr. Mayor, we have one.
We'll start with Alderwoman Lanier.
Okay.
We'll come all the way down.
Yes, thank you. I have 3 quick announcements. I want to send condolences to the Small family, Vanessa Taylor Small and her family on the loss of their mother, Wanda's mother, Miss Piccola Smalls. It's been so many funerals lately. Also, I just wanted to announce on this weekend at the Press Boy Park in Cala Brownsville, there will be a gathering with Pastor Lowe and some other pastors at the park there in Cala Brownsville. The Homeboy Reunion, the annual Homeboy Reunion, I think they're in their 70-something year on the Hudson Hill Park, will be this Saturday. And also, we'll have a Whipper game with the Stallions. The Whipper and the Stallion having a bowl game in Carver Village at the Kennedy Park on this weekend.
LS,
Lots to do, lots
what
to
up,
do in the
pimp?
First District this weekend. Thank you very much.
I see you, big dog.
It's men's season. It's football this weekend, so don't root for the Falcons.
Oh, shoot. Go Dogs. Go Dogs. Go Dogs. What is going on with my hair? My headphones acting up. All this is, it's just going crazy tonight. Everything going crazy tonight. What's happening? What is happening? Let's see. That's it. Okay, yeah, it's back. This is crazy. I don't know. Chat acting crazy. Headphones acting up. I don't know, man. It's just one of those nights. But anyway, you see the demeanor and the posture and the way that things is going on in that city hall meeting, bro. It's an atrocity. It's an atrocity. I don't know what the city got going on. And it's all due to these crazy voters, bro. These people are voting in the most craziest of ways. I don't understand it. I don't understand, oh, that's my friend. I think they cool. Like, we're talking about the people that are doing the business of the people. You need them to be on point. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it, Savannah. But you know what you do? You let idiots like, and I hate that I'm finna give this nigga some goddamn credit on my shit, but you let little flamboyant motherfuckers like this guy get under your skin and you'll talk shit about him. You'll talk shit about him. And look, now he gonna drop it on Labor Day so he can get some Labor Day traffic. Trying black businesses. This nigga here is somewhere from Carolina. And he coming over here. Look at that. They don't even show the amount of views no more. Look at at this shit. Okay, that's smoking egg. What the other one he had? Yeah, see that nigga ran up on he ran up on Geneva's
Savannah,
famous
Georgia.
fried chicken.
Yeah. Let's start this off. Geneva's famous chicken and cornbread. I don't mean no harm to the business. Why are you
I don't mean no harm to the business, but watch this.
charging a takeout fee? Spent $51. You branded yourself as having the best fried chicken in the city.
That nigga look like he get his ass tore up. Like he just be bent. I bet you he on some Club One tour right now.
We got the Southwestern egg rolls, the fried bird meal, which consists of 2 wings, 1 drum, baked squash, some cornbread. We got the mixed greens and Mediterranean salad. Egg rolls. Egg rolls stuffed with some greens, corn, maybe beans. Hard to see. Let's try it. It's okay. I'm getting most of the okay from the sauce though, not necessarily the egg roll. Cornbread. Trash! Something I haven't had in a very long time. Squash. What the? Oh no, Geneva's.
I don't mean no disrespect to the business.
I know retired nursing home cooks when I taste it. Let's get to what you're known for. And that is the damn near party wings. World famous my ass. Nothing in the batter. Not even fried well. Like the grease is old as hell. And you have the nerve to name your world famous chicken. World famous chicken, man? Let me try the wing. Okay, now I get it. Repast chicken, greens.
Okay, yeah. So that's what he did to Geneva's, and then he went to Pittman. See, now let's see. Let's go and look. Let's see if we can find some things right quick. What's this? Let's go down here. Let's find some other shit. Look at this. Here's the comment. Here's a post. Right? He has post. All right. So this one has a bunch of comments. 286 shares. 280 comments, 6 shares. 68 comments. New restaurant owner called me to pick the head chef. Get your bitch ass out of here. 68 comments, 2 shares. 3 comments, 19 shares, but this is somebody else's post. This is his daily post. He's a used car salesman, right? 34 comments, 13 shares. 2 comments, 3 shares. No more playing next week. Everybody $1 down. 41. So this is selling cars, right? This is this whole selling cars shit. All right. I'm going through because I want to see an old review. All right. There's somebody else's shit. All right. Somebody else's shit. All right. Here's a food review. All right. 237 comments, 269 shares. Of course, I'm in there, Troy. All right, so now, all right, I don't went that far down now. See, so you see how long it took us to get down there to find a food review. Then this nigga comes to Savannah. And I don't know who this Kenya Moore broad is. Bitch ain't from Savannah. I'm just saying. She talking real reckless. She around here gobbling up dick too. She gobbling up this nigga dick. I don't know who this old ass heifer is, but yeah, he done went to B Nicole Bistro. He went to see he went to Pittman's the other day, smoking egg.
Been a little while since I did a little breakfast spot. Maybe breakfast can save you. But at this point, I don't think nobody but God can save y'all. The smoking egg. Place got a nice crowd. So don't tell me y'all don't eat here. $63.52. I believe this in my heart. I don't mean no harm to the business. Uproar all you want to, but I'm still here. And I ain't going nowhere. I think y'all ass gonna run me. Fried piece of whiting.
Somebody
grits,
gonna run his ass.
Eggs
Pause.
and toast on top. Next on the menu, we got
the nigga just disrespected the Captain John Durst too.
feathers. We got that chicken and waffles with feathers.
You see the chicken and the waffle? That's what happened when you get shit to take out in a to-go box. Cuz, what's up? Maryland checking in the building. I see y'all. Look, I got to look up at some point and notice that the comment is actually on the actual screen because my comment box isn't working. My comment box ain't working right here, so I can't see it when it come up. I can't even highlight y'all comments tonight. It's crazy work. Crazy work. It's a night.
Just in
anyway,
case.
His shit sweated. And he got soggy chicken and a soggy waffle because you got it to go. And you close the box. You know what my daddy taught me? My daddy taught me this back when I was young, right? We used to go take out places and whatever. And Chinese food especially. We get some fried chicken wings, or we go to KFC or Popeyes somewhere, we get some chicken wings or anything with fried food. My pops always told me, son, crack the box. Because the box in the heat is going to sweat, is going to keep it in, and you're going to have soggy food. So I always crack my box. And I hate when other people have to go get me, certain foods. You know what I'm saying? Because I always crack my box. And what do? Not crack the box. Crazy work. Anyway.
Make it home tonight. Now, I'll just for some brunch, cornbread. I'm starting to even wonder if y'all just don't give a damn. This looks okay, except the fact I can tell the greens already don't have a damn thing on them. Rice, oxtails, jams, and greens. Might be all right. Waffle without the syrup. See, the thing about it, I've been a lot of places reviewing food. I've been to a lot of hotels. I know a hotel waffle when I taste one. Y'all know what it is. Trash! Chicken?
Soggy ass damn shit because you done closed the box and you got the mitigated gall or want to talk trash about somebody. This nigga is trash.
I mean, no kind of crunch.
This nigga is trash. He's trash. He's garbage. And I'm not standing for it. Not giving that nigga no more. Like, get that nigga. I'm mad that Savannah, Georgia is so good to want to reach out and touch somebody. But ain't nobody touched this nigga yet. I'm disappointed in you, Savannah, Renee, Georgia. I'm disappointed in you. Yeah, sometimes I'm for it. Sometimes, look. Let me tell you, like the big homie. Big homie made a statement. You feel me? And this is the greatest statement Oh, man. All right. Where is it? Where is it? I got to find it. Oh, man. Was that the commercial? Let me see if I can find the season 2 trailer. I think it's this one.
I don't answer to anybody.
He was sitting in his lazy boy. Yes. Here it is. Here it is. My man, the white man, Freddie. Realest shit I never wrote.
Solution. Nothing resolves a conflict like a good smack in the chops.
You heard that, man? Let me run it back. Y'all don't understand it. But I love it.
I want to teach them some conflict resolution. Nothing resolves a conflict like a good smack in the chops.
Tulsa King, new.
Nothing resolves conflict like a good smack in the goddamn chops. Sometimes people just need a smack in the chops, bro. Shouts out to Tulsa King. Season 3 on the way. Season 3 on the way. Come on with it. If you don't watch Tulsa King, man, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? I don't know. I know what we ain't doing with our life. We ain't fucking around with this crazy shit these people got going on. We ain't fucking with the crazy because, listen, there's too much crazy shit going on. That's why this little motherfucker got fired. CDC official includes pregnant people terminology and pronouns in resignation letter. This motherfucker going crazy. Lost a goddamn mind. Lost a dang on mind. Oh, his cuz said something on YouTube. What you said over there, cuz? Let me find out. Let me get this over here. Here we go. Oh, you say you love Tulsa King. Yeah. That show right there is that's one of the greatest shows on TV right now. That is one of the greatest shows on TV right now. If y'all not into Tulsa King, you need to definitely get up on it, man. You definitely needs to get up on it. All right. Let me see. Let me get over here. All right. So, if you didn't know, the CDC official, the leader, the Secretary of CDC, just got confirmed 2 months or so ago. And, well, they've already been forced to resign. And everybody's like, oh, why? It just happened. Well, look at this headline. CDC official includes pregnant people terminology in the pronouns in resignation letter. What you mean pronouns in the resignation letter? Well, I'm so glad you asked. Shouts out to X. Still team fuck you. I am writing to formally resign from my position as director of the National Center for Immunization and Respiratory Disease at the Center of Disease Control and Prevention. Effective on yesterday, August 28, 2025, close of business. I am happy to stay on for 2 weeks to provide transition if requested. No, but you got to go ASAP. This decision has not come easily, as I deeply value the work that the CDC does in safeguarding public health, and am proud of my contributions and the critical mission. Oh, snap. Hold on, y'all. Dang. I forgot about the homies over on Kick. Because Kick is kicking too. Hold on. I got to go over to Kick. Sorry, Kick. I don't know if y'all are over there. I ain't mean to leave you out in the dry like that. I did not mean to leave you out the dry like that, Kick. Didn't mean to leave you out the dry, Kick. I'm sorry. All right. We got them rolling. Oh, man. We're a couple of hours away from knocking that out. And then what's the other one? And then, oh, man, we still need 20 to knock that one out. Good God. Oh, well, we'll work on it. All right. Sorry, guys. I had to check on that Kick stuff. All right. This decision has not come easily, as I deeply value my work at the CDC, does in safeguarding public health, and I'm proud of the contributions to that critical mission. However, after much contemplation and reflection on recent developments and perspectives brought to light by Secretary RFK Jr., I find that the views he and his staff have shared challenge my ability to continue in my current role at the agency and in the service of the health of the American people. Enough is enough. While I hold immense respect for the institution of my colleagues, I believe that it is imperative to align my professional responsibilities to my system of ethics and my understanding of the science of infectious disease, immunology, and my promise to serve the American people. This step is necessary to ensure that I can contribute effectively in a capacity that allows me to remain true to my principles. And here's where the shit start getting crazy. I am unable to serve in an environment that treats CDC as a tool to generate policies and materials that do not reflect scientific reality and are designed to hurt rather than to improve the public's health. The recent change in the adult and children's immunization schedule threaten the lives of the youngest Americans and pregnant people. The bitch said pregnant people. The data analysis that supported this decision have never been shared with the CDC, despite my respectful request to HHS and other leadership. This lack of meaningful engagement was further compounded by a frequently asked questions document written to support the Secretary's directive that was circulated by HHS without input from the CDC, subject matter experts, and the cited studies that did not support the conclusions that were attributed to these authors. Having worked in local and national public health for years, I have never experienced such radical non-transparency. Bitch, you literally just called pregnant women pregnant people, suggesting to whether some man can get pregnant. Well, bro, what are you talking about? She didn't say all that. Oh, yeah, well, let's go down some more. For decades, I have been trusted voice for the LGBTQ community when it comes to critical health topics. I must also cite the recklessness of the administration in their efforts to erase transgender populations. If you don't shut your stupid ass up, bitch. If you don't shut your motherfucking mouth. Transgender populations, mentally health, fuck it, retarded people, say the hard R, fuck it. I was going to say mentally health challenge, but no, fuck that. Retarded people, you're enabling retarded people. I don't think the kids in the special education classes, I don't think they are the R word. I think people like you and trans people are the R word. You are the retarded people. Fight me, but you won't. Cease critical domestic and international HIV programming. No. No. We see sending money overseas. Don't say that it's doing anything local. Dimitri C. Daskalakis. He, his, him. The fuck? Yeah, nigga, get your faggot ass the fuck on somewhere, nigga. Go, you stupid bitch. Go get your asshole toe up somewhere else and get off the American people dime. Hell no, we don't want you for 2 weeks. We want you to fuck up out of here. Speaking on the fuck up out of here. You know who's scared to get the fuck up out of here? You know who's think they might get the fuck up out of here? You know who's scared they actually might get the fuck up out of here? Let me show you who's scared they might actually get the fuck up out of here. Share the stream, man. Hit the like button. Let everybody know. Pro Live. Check this out.
Speed up new construction and remodeling jobs with fraud.
Shouts out to the homie Nate the Lawyer, man. Nate the Lawyer, a real one. Check this out, y'all.
On MSNBC, praising Trump's takeover of D.C.?
I want to get your take on this one because Washington, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser says President Trump's federal law enforcement surge has led to a drop in crime in the city. But she's criticizing the presence of immigration agents and National Guard troops. At a press conference yesterday, Bowser thanked officers and reported an 87% decrease in carjackings, as well as a 15% drop in overall crime. That's just in the 20 days since the federal takeover began. Watch.
We greatly appreciate the surge of officers that enhance what MPD has been able to do in this city. We know that when carjackings go down, when use of gun goes down, when homicide or robbery go down, neighborhoods feel safer and are safer. So this surge has been important to us for that reason.
Now, for those of you who've traveled outside the United States, have you ever been to a place but didn't know how to ask where the bathroom is? Yeah, I've been there. It was the worst. It was the to where we're at today. Back under the Biden administration, crime in D.C. exploded. I mean, it was the worst it has ever been.
Political headlines, of course, are dominating the message from the nation's capital. The city's leaders are now sounding the alarm over a much different crisis on the streets. Violent crime jumped 37% from last year, according to the D.C. Metropolitan Police Department. Homicide is up 28%, with robbery up an alarming, get this, 60%. Now, a city council member is calling for the National Guard to help restore order.
There's a spirit of anarchy and lawlessness rampant through our community. I've never seen this onslaught of violence portrayed on our women and our kids. And enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
We are clearly in a war zone. So I have spoken with the D.C. National Guard. And while I have to have more conversations with the chief of police, which I have today, and the mayor and my colleagues, we have a long way to get there. We just know that police alone is not getting it done. We're simply asking our federal partners for help and presence in our community because we know that officers who have a handgun can combat 3 people with AR-15s and AK-47s shooting down the street.
And Shamar, we know Councilmember Trayon White last week, when he made the call, did not mince words, saying that D.C. is experiencing a war zone in the district. Now, today we did, yes, get to ask D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser about this. She said that she's happy to work with the council member, also shares his safety concerns. What's interesting is that the city has seen this before. Fox 5 D.C. pulled the archives from back in the 90s when former Mayor Sharon Pratt Kelly was calling on the National Guard to address the crime in the district, then D.C. dealing with a drug.
You ain't never seen this before, cuz? You ain't never seen him say that before?
And gang violence in the city, and it was asked of the former mayor then whether making this request would be an admission that the capital city is out of control. I want you to listen to that former interview as well as D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser's response today.
Well, I don't think it should be interpreted that way. I think we should I'm the chief executive of the District of Columbia. I have a responsibility to provide for the public safety of our citizens, and I'll use whatever means at my disposal. I'll call upon whatever federal assistance is available.
I'm not prepared to talk about 1993. I can tell you that we're very focused on how we deploy the resources that we control, and we will continue to do that.
The crime rate is ridiculous. These past at least 10 years or so, it seems to just been increasing. I'm not sure how much the Guard could help with that.
They should consult the police and see what they need. If they need the resources, definitely, yeah.
The kids in the community, they don't.
Jack Reeves, what's up, pimpin'? What's happening, Jack, man? Yeah, I'm ready for HotepCon. Not only is it HotepCon, man, I got a lot of things happening. And we're going to talk about that. But HotepCon weekend is going to be a busy weekend for your boys. So keep me prayed up, because Lord have mercy.
Don't have no guidance, and their fathers and their parents can't go out there and help them, because a lot of the times they don't even know the kids. So of course the mayor should bring in the National Guard to help police and patrol the neighborhoods. The killing is out of hand. They got to stop.
Now, also exacerbating this crime situation is that DC didn't have enough law enforcement officers to respond to criminal activity. Here is the police chief.
I got a phone call. I'm gonna stopping this because we got like 15 minutes left in this video, and I want to get through as much of it as we can. I got a phone call just this week from a friend who's up in DC that was involved in a hit and run, and they called 911 to report the hit and run, and nobody responded to the accident. So they pulled up. Then they went over to the precinct. And they talked to the precinct, and the people in the precinct told them, oh, well, somebody will talk to you in about a week. Expect a phone call in about a week. The fuck? That just happened this week in D.C. Crazy work.
Chief begging for more officers.
And no, to anybody who see this and may think, oh, one of your MAGA friends. Nope. This person is far from a MAGA friend. Very, very far from MAGA. Very, very, very far from MAGA. So you can keep that. Not a white friend, not a MAGA friend. Continue.
Department has had fewer than 3,400 members since December. 430 fewer officers now than we did in 2019, and likely the lowest number of officers since at least the 1970s. It will take more than a decade to reach 3,800 sworn officers if we are able to sustain even modest net gains in staffing each year.
Think about that, fewer officers than in the 1970s.
So now, follow me, people. You got crime out of control. You got the lowest number of officers since the 1970s. And you got light on crime policies. So crime is just out of control in D.C. But then all of a sudden, crime started going down dramatically. At least the crime numbers started going down dramatically.
We're taking a closer look at crime in the district this year. D.C. is on pace to end 2024 with the lowest reported crime rate in 3 decades, according to recent D.C. police data. But it comes after a particularly violent 2023. The district saw 274 homicides, which was a 20-year high. Today, our Rafael Sanchez Cruz spoke with D.C.'s top lawyer, U.S. Attorney Matthew Graves. And Rafa, we know that Graves faced a lot of heat for the rise in violent crime last year. So what changed?
Yeah, that's right. And Attorney Graves pushed back on the criticism that his office lack of criminal prosecutions was hurting the fight against crime. With 185 homicides so far this year, D.C. is in a better place than it was last year, but Graves says one homicide in D.C. is too many.
During the same time last year, D.C. had reported over 5,200 violent crimes. The most recent police data shows today we stand at less than 3,400.
A 35% reduction in total violent crime. To put that number in historical context, that's the fewest violent crimes that have been reported in the last 30 years.
And then in 2025, crime was dropping again, all except homicides.
DC police are reporting a drop in violent crime so far this year, with one exception.
Is the numbers really dropping?
And you can see that.
Is the numbers really dropping if they're not answering phone calls? If they don't have enough officers to go to these places?
The red dots, that is, all over the map right next to me. And the names on this other side, those are all the victims, 16 of them who have been killed this year alone. Our D.C. reporter Felicia Ashley has been following these investigations and joins us live now from Navy Yard. So, Felicia, people across D.C. are concerned about these deadly shootings. You're working to get answers about what city leaders are doing to keep them safe. What did you learn?
Right, and we're doing this because the main question has been what was going on Tuesday that led to 5 shootings, especially after we saw such a historical drop in crime last year. After reaching generational highs for murders in 2023, then a 35% decrease in violent crime last year, the decrease is a trend most community members want to stick with. Tuesday's 5 shootings, 4 of which were deadly, raised concerns with community members. They're asking if this is throwing public safety off track and what it means for the rest of the year.
2024, historic lows in crime. 2025, crime is still going down, even though murder is coming up again. But it seems like we don't have a problem in DC. So you may ask, well, what's all the fuss about? Well, I'm going to just say it. I don't know if you can trust these numbers. People have been sued, and even one police officer was suspended for doctoring the crime numbers to make the crime numbers look lower.
Oh, wow. DC police commander is under investigation for allegedly making changes to crime statistics in his district.
Either the DC Police Union is putting its allegations on the record tonight, claiming police supervisors in the department are manipulating crime data to make it appear violent crime has fallen considerably when compared to last year. As of today, according to the DC Police website, crime is down 25%, a decrease the chairman of the police union calls preposterous. The union's allegations come as the former commander of the 3rd District stands accused of doing what the union says is being done day in.
Hi, meet Woodger.
And day out.
And it doesn't help that the city just settled another lawsuit from a sergeant who claimed that they were manipulating crime data back then and that they were making it seem like crime was going down when actually it was going up.
Investigation comes following a lawsuit just quietly settled out of court, filed by a former Metro Police sergeant turned whistleblower, claiming MPD routinely misclassified crimes and that, quote, districts compete against each other to get the largest reduction in the crime stats. Metro Police also confirming former commander of the city's 3rd District, Michael Pulliam, is under investigation for allegedly making changes to crime stats.
For instance, one of the key allegations is that DC publishes crime data on their own website, but those numbers are different than the numbers they publish to the FBI. Here is PBS, left-wing PBS, explaining it.
There are some oddities in the data that MPD publishes. They seem to be counting violent crimes differently, i.e. categorizing different things as violent crimes in the data that they publish versus the data that they give to the FBI. And if you look at the FBI's data, they have seen a decline in violent crime, but it is much smaller than the decline that the city's data seems to suggest. That's a discrepancy. It's a reason to sort of question the fervor of city officials when they say we don't have a crime problem. On the other hand, it's a little bit hard to claim some malign cover-up when they're reporting the true numbers to the FBI.
Now, can you really trust any of the numbers? They publish one numbers to the public on their website. Then they publish one set of numbers to the FBI. And people are getting suspended for faking the numbers, and they're settling lawsuits for faking the numbers. So Congress said, we got to investigate this. What are the real numbers in D.C.?
From crackdowns on the street to investigations behind closed doors, the House Oversight Committee announcing it plans to launch a probe into allegations of manipulated crime data by D.C. Metro Police leadership. The investigation comes following whistleblower disclosures and a settlement by D.C. Police related to falsifying crime stats.
Okay, so now I hope you followed me all through this video. We saw D.C. has a police shortage, right? Lowest police levels in the past 40 or 50 years, right? Since the 1970s. We also have manipulation of the crime data, right? Crime data was exploding in 2023. Now they've started manipulating it, allegedly settling lawsuits, suspending some of the officers, and everyone's investigating the truth behind these crime numbers, if they can be trusted or not. So now in comes Trump, right? He looks at it and says, well, it seems like you got two problems. One, the crime stats can't be trusted. And two, you have a man shortage problem, right? You've been saying, hey, we've got the lowest numbers of police. We can't hire enough. So we can augment that by having the feds come in and give you the amount of officers you need to do your job. Now, remember, Democrats were begging for this earlier. Biden said no. And Trump comes in and says, we're going to do exactly what you asked for because you don't have enough officers, as you've been complaining about. And as you saw earlier, crime has dramatically decreased. And Trump is saying, hey, we can also do this in other cities, right? Because other cities have also been claiming that they have a manpower shortage when it comes to law enforcement. So we can augment that in the meantime until you guys get more officers. For instance, in Chicago has the same exact problem. The police department essentially is saying they got a crisis. They're down 2,000 officers.
A barrier to keeping events like Mexican Independence Day safe, a major Chicago police officer shortage.
CBS News' Jermont Terry is always investigating, telling us just how many officers are needed and why this is such a serious problem.
Chicago's skyline is breathtaking, yet there are people holding their breath, wondering if CPD is ready for the months ahead.
What we're doing right now is making the best with the number of officers that we have.
Police Superintendent Larry Snelling recently acknowledged his department's shortcomings.
We are down. We're down close to 2,000 officers.
So that's a huge concern.
So says Anthony Riccio, retired first deputy superintendent. He spent 34 years with CPD.
When you're down that number, that large a number of officers, that's going to show up in the neighborhoods and the communities where people are looking for more police officers, particularly with the summer coming up.
There were always officers around, and we just don't see that anymore.
So with 2,000 officers down, you would think if someone, whoever, comes and says, hey, we can send you 5,000 law enforcement officers to help crime go down, to help you do your job. You would think Brandon Johnson would say, yeah, if I can get 5,000 more officers, law enforcement officers, yeah, that would be great. That would help solve the problems, keep the city safe. Here's how he answers that question. If the federal government were to fund 5,000 more officers, listen to his answer.
Well, let me ask you, Mr. Mayor, those all sound like great programs. I'm curious, would you also like to get federal funding to help put 5,000 more cops on the street in Chicago? Would that help drive down crime?
Well, look, policing by itself is not the full strategy.
No, I understand that. You've talked about the other things you want, and I said those are good and important programs, but I'm asking also, would 5,000 more police officers on the street in Chicago be helpful to go along with all of those social programs that a lot of cities are engaging in and having success with?
Well, look, here's the best way I can put it, Joe, is that in the 90s when I was in high school, we had 3,000 more police officers and we had 900 people being murdered every single year in Chicago. It's just not policing alone. Of course, we want more detectives.
I know it's not policing alone, but I know it's not policing alone. You've told me everything else you want. I'm curious, and this does come down to an ideological difference between people. Do you believe that the streets of Chicago would be safer if there were more uniformed police officers on the streets of Chicago?
I believe the city of Chicago and cities across America would be safer if we actually had, affordable housing. Look,
okay,
I'm not saying that
that's not the question I asked. My question is, and I just need a yes or a no, do you believe the streets of Chicago would be safer if you got all of those other extraordinary programs put back into place, which do have a history of being successful, if that's complemented by having 5,000 more cops on the streets of Chicago?
I don't believe that we should narrow it down to just police officers, Joe, is what I'm saying. That is an antiquated approach. I'm saying we've invested in detectives.
Mr. Mayor, shouts out to my dog Royal. I see you, pimping.
I'm agreeing with you that all of these other social programs are extraordinarily important. I just need a yes or a no, and then this will be the last time I ask. If you get all of those other social programs that 800 million that New York City does, Los Angeles, other people do with great success, would an additional 5,000 cops on the streets in Chicago help complement those programs to make Chicago safer?
Look, we are working hard to make sure that our police department is fully supported. I don't believe that just simply putting out an arbitrary number around police officers is the answer. What I'm saying is policing and affordable housing.
No, think about this, people, because I want to be very clear here. Joe asked him specifically, he asked Brandon Johnson specifically about funding. The federal government says, hey, you need 2,000 officers. I'm going to give you $5,000 funding so you can do whatever you want. You hire your own officers, 5,000 more uniform officers under your control. We'll give you the money to do that. Would that help, right? At first he said, would it lower crime? He struggled with that. Would 5,000 more officers help because you're down 2,000? He can't say yes. That shows you how sick in ideology he is. He'd rather people die on the street than solve the problem. The Republicans say, hey, here's the 2,000 officers you need. He'll reject that just because it came from the Republicans. That is not serving your community. That's just playing with people's lives. So now let's see how it all plays out in DC, because they've got a huge crime reduction. Everyone seems to be happy with the progress. The Democrats had to admit that, hey, this is remarkable stuff. You know, crime is really going down for the month that this has been going on. We'll see if other cities will be open to it, right? And I think people need to understand when the National Guard is used.
Wix, one platform, any website, unlimited creation.
In policing, especially like in cities and towns, it's usually the governor that says, hey, we need the National Guard in this particular area. For instance, I'll give you a quick example. In New York, the governor of New York State sent the National Guard into the New York City subways because people felt that crime was a problem. Crime stats were saying that crime was actually down, but people felt that crime in the subways were just so bad. So what did the governor do? As a show of force, she sent the National Guard into the subways just to make people feel safer.
Expect to start seeing hundreds of National Guard members throughout the subway system conducting random bag checks.
Hochul was asked why use National Guard members instead of investing more dollars into NYPD overtime.
Rather than having the NYPD have to work being paid by state dollars, I said, let me do something even better. Let me bring more people to the process right now.
No, obviously, this is pretty much the same thing as Trump is doing. So I'm just going to say it. For the Democrats, I don't think it's about saving lives and actually reducing crime. I think it's just for show. And I think with Trump, it is about reducing crime. It's like, let's solve the problem. I'm tired of the excuses. I'm tired of BS. If there's something we could do now to just change it, let's do that. And the Democrats are just against that. Remember, these are black and brown people in Washington, D.C. who are getting killed, in New York are getting killed, in Chicago are getting killed. And the supposed racist is saying we need to send people in there to stop those black and brown people from getting killed. And he's the racist. It just doesn't make any sense. And
it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. The things that these people do don't make sense. They want to try and fight it and talk shit, but for what reason? What reason do you have? Just make you look bad? You solving the problems that you guys say couldn't be solved? Crazy work. Crazy work. It's so crazy. Check this out. Check out Miriam Bowser. Listen to what she had to say.
And we greatly appreciate the surge of officers that enhance what MPD has been able to do in this city. The most significant thing that we are highlighting today is the area of crime that was most troubling for us in 2023. Now, we have driven it down over the last years, but I'm going to get my glasses so I can make sure I can see it correctly. But for carjackings, the difference between this period, this 20-day period of this federal surge and last year represents a 87% reduction in carjackings in Washington, D.C. We know that when carjackings go down, when use of gun goes down, when homicide or robbery go down, neighborhoods feel safer and are safer. So this surge has been important to us for that reason. And we greatly appreciate the surge of officers that enhance what MPD has been able to do.
You can't answer hit and runs, though. I'm just saying. But we appreciate you. We appreciate you for thanking us, for doing what you couldn't do. But I saw something else. I saw it on Insta. Let's see.
In violent crime rate per capita in the nation, that you would welcome in the President of the United States. I appreciate the investment, but it would just seem to me, if despite that investment, Baltimore still ranks 3rd in the nation in violent crime rate per capita in the nation, that you would welcome in the President of the United States help if crime in Maryland. And as to the point of partisan politics, it's simply the truth. The truth isn't partisan, and the truth is most of the major cities in the United States are run by Democrat governors, and they're also the highest rate crime cities in the country. I'm on limited time, and I want to give you a chance to address something,
I would
though,
absolutely
Governor,
welcome federal support.
Apparently, there we go. You would welcome federal support. That's wonderful to hear.
I would absolutely welcome federal
support.
support.
To hear that.
But I also know what federal support is going to be necessary and required. It's the reason that I've said we would love to have additional support for license plate readers, things that we know can actually stop crimes as they are happening and making sure that people are brought to justice and not having $30 million cut.
How does license plate readers stop crimes as they're happening? You know, stop people with no insurance. That's not.
From public safety budgeting that is coming from the federal government, that I would love to be able to make sure that the federal government can do things like ban ghost guns and making sure we're eliminating these extended clips for Glocks.
Listen to what this motherfucker about to say right here. Listen to this. Listen to this faggot right here, y'all. Listen to what he's about to say out his goddamn mouth.
Extended clips for Glocks, which essentially are turning Glocks into automatic weapons.
The extended clip is turning the Glock into an automatic weapon. That's not how that works.
I would love to make sure we're investing in local law enforcement, because we are watching cuts that are happening to local law enforcement and also gun safety funding.
Governor, we can't let all of
the
that
National
stand
Guard
in the way of the immediate solution being offered by the federal government. Well, you can't let all of that stand in the way and be an excuse for rejecting the solution being offered at the doorstep, which is the help of the federal government when it comes to National Guard. I'm on very limited.
So, Westmore says he wants federal support, but he wants it in a certain way. See, either you're going to take it how we give it, or you don't get it. That's just how this goes. You take it how we give it, or you don't get it. That's how this works, friend. I don't know. Hit that like button, man. Make sure you share the stream. Make sure you share the stream. It's going down in a major way. My brother Trey back at it again. All right, so check this out. Some dopeness, you know what I'm saying? Break a little bit of the seriousness we got going on, because obviously we see these Dems don't know what the hell they got going on in their life. So I'm gonna bring you something crazy dope that I saw via Instagram. Check this shit out.
Hey, that shit was just hard. Play that shit, bro. Play that shit was just crazy hell. I ain't even know the 4 hours just sat on that bitch and it still roll. Hey, this will be a hit, twin. Don't be surprised when we get the fuck up, twin. Hey, man, we doing this right here for the 2025, man. KB, man.
Chocolate cream, peanut butter scotch. Girl, you got them flavors, different kind of flavors. Fresh vanilla kiss with watermelon hearts. Can't fake I wanna save you. You take like now or later. Hey, come on, girl, won't you come play with me? Come on, girl, let's go Major League. Come on, girl, won't you come play with me? upon your recipe. I don't wanna let you go, please don't ever let me go. Put on those hands and caress me. I love the way it feels, I'm gonna let you know. You're so tasty, I want it upon your recipe. I don't wanna let you go, please don't ever let me go. Feel the heat, back it up, feel the beat, I want your buzz. Feel the heat, back it up, give it to me, give it to me. Feel the heat, back it up, feel the beat, I want your buzz. Feel the beat, back it up. Chocolate covered cream, Gina color stash. Girl, you got new flavors, favorite kind of flavors. Fresh vanilla kiss with watermelon husk. Can't think I wanna save you. You take that now or later. Hey, come on, girl, won't you come play with me? Ooh, 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 come home, girl, let's go Major League. Ooh, ooh, come home, girl, won't you come play with me? Ooh, come Major League. Ooh, put on those hands and caress me. I love the way it feels when I let you know. You're so tasty, I want it upon your recipe. I don't wanna let you go, please don't ever let me go. Put on those hands and caress me. I love the way it feels, I'm gonna let you know. You're so tasty, I want it upon your recipe. I don't wanna let you go, please don't ever let me go. Feel the beat, back it up, feel the beat, I want your buzz. Feel the beat, back it up, give it to me. Ooh. Hey, that shit was just hard. Play that shit, bro. Play that shit was just crazy hell. I ain't even know for 4 hours just sound on that bitch and it still roll. Hey, this is gonna be a hit, twin. Don't be surprised when we get the fuck up, twin. Hey, man, we doing this right here for the
Cuz my man say this gonna be a hit, twin. Don't be surprised if we get the fuck up, twin. Look, y'all, we got great. Look, India Reed. Someone tell me the whole story, his whole story. Like, India Reed is with the shits. He's a junkie that can freestyle, sing, and rap in Atlanta, all for some crack. Shut your bitch ass up. Trolls, man. I'm troll God, but that nigga, they. This nigga say I sell to him from time to time. I hope the feds kicking your dough, nigga. I'm sending Trump to your house, nigga. Yeah, I don't know who that person is. They just made up a good story. I feel like they just made up a good story. That's crazy. Oh, shit. India Reed. India Reed, what are you doing? What's a J? Sorry, I really don't know. LOL. Come on, India. My boy Signature. I'm trolling. I don't care. Even Killer Mike, you know, saying that the shit jamming. Let's see if he gonna go get him. Let's see. Let's see what he says. Sign cuz then, OG. Damn right. Call his ass out. This is a crossover jam. Hard. This ass, is that a real song or somebody just recording? Word is Bon Job. I'm slick mad. They called the man a J. He is a J though. Look at his actions. This is a J.
2025, man. KB, man. Peanut butter scotch, girl, you got them flavors, different kind of flavors. Fresh vanilla kiss with water.
I know J Corner when I see J Corner.
Hey, come on, girl, won't you come play with me? Come on,
look at his eyes.
let's go Major League. Come on, girl, won't you come play with me?
It's J Corner, man.
Come home, girl, let's go Major League. Put on those hands and caress me. I don't know the way you feel. I'm gonna let you know.
It's J Corner. I wonder if Killer Mike gonna go get him. Everybody telling Killer Mike to get him out the streets. Let's go to Killer Mike page. All right, let me go on his page on my Insta on my phone and see if he, because I noticed that they I noticed that the repost. All right, let me go here. Let me go to comments. They don't show you the repost on the website. They got this new repost thing on Instagram, and it's in the app, but you can't see them on the website. You can only see them on the phone. But I think Killer Mike comment went. Doesn't look like he reposted it though. Page. Nope. He didn't repost it. Sad. Sad, Killer Mike. Sad.
Told her shake that shit and bounce.
Oh, Lord. What little sis talking about? Lord have mercy.
Niggas wanna see that ass. You can't step up in the hood, bitch. You ain't good, can't get no pass. These niggas ain't no peace, they kiss and tell why you keep it discreet. You be crying about that nigga, ho, stand up, stop being weak. Bouncing ass outside of cars, booty shorts, they see the thong. Ass sitting in the jeans, tell your man you ain't coming home. Niggas tryna smoke us out, but we be smoking, not the pound. Nigga got a bitch at home, but still tryna take my homegirl down like what the fuck. These niggas tweaking, niggas geeking off the meds. They be fucking all these bitches, got the nerve to ask for head. Come outside with the girls one night with us, that change the world. You might love that nigga day, but by tomorrow become P-girl. Popping bottles with his favorite rapper.
Let's just fuck it. Next topic. Savannah Music. Savannah Music. I literally, like, that Instagram says that came out 4 hours ago. My first time seeing it was literally just now with y'all. Had no idea. Y'all see it pop up at the top of the timeline. And I already planned on talking about Savannah Music tonight. And I got a headache now. But I'm going to say, what we got going on, Savannah? Like, do we really pay attention to the business of the music and what's happening? Do we pay attention to our environment? We're wondering how and why we don't have places to perform at. Do you ask yourself, well, what is it? Do you ask yourself, what is it? I'd like to know. Do you go out and question venues and managers on performances and what they require and submit your own? I don't understand it. You make music that you know is an issue, right? You know that venues may have a problem with it, the material matter, the subject. So what's so hard with gravitating to something else? Why must we be so degrading? I need to know. Pro has questions that needs answers. Because I want to see the best for my young artists. I really do. But unfortunately, my young artists, they just okay with being grade A suckers. And when I say grade A suckers, I mean to the people who they look to quote unquote support them, that's really not going to support them. I don't understand it. I don't understand it for no sort of kind of damn. Wow. A group launched a fundraiser last night and raised $100K out of $500K to put a down payment for Star Castle. Wow. Wow. Well, I don't know what they're going to do with the money because Star Castle was sold before it even shut down. Star Castle was sold before it even shut down. And Star Castle skating rink. We no longer have a skating rink in the city of Savannah, Georgia. So if somebody had, 4-5 acres, hell, 2 acres. 2 acres will do business. 2 acres will do business. You do a lot with 2 acres. Skating rink would definitely be the move. But we need to do some kind of programming and stuff along with it so that we can get people actually into skating. Yeah, I don't know. But it's definitely needed. The kids need to be introduced and know what it is. Kids need to be introduced. That's lit. I'm sorry, I'm going through some things. So anyway, the music, I got caught off because that's another thing, you know, like Star Castle's gone. That's a major place, a major hub where, you know, music can get off on, and it's gone. It's gone because we don't think about the business. We don't think about the things that affect the music. We don't think about the content of the music, the context of the music, and the things that happen, and what's being said and who's listening. We don't think about it. We don't listen. We don't care. We think we can be like Young Thug and all them. But look where Young Thug at now. He's now a snitch. His music is switched up. He can't talk about drugs and guns, so his shit, he's very limited. He can't talk about his journey he just had in jail. He talks about his jury and bitches and cars. Shit got to change, man. If we want better for our community, that shit has to change. We're building an infrastructure right now, a very strong infrastructure for the music community in Savannah. We got businesses buying in. The state has bought in. Now we need the people to buy in. We need to respect these venues. We need to respect these artists. When good music get put out and marketed to you, and there's a show, you need to attend the show. You got to support your local artists if you want your scene to grow. We're pushing for it to be a major hub. We have a beach. We're pushing for a major hub, but you got to support your artists. You got to support your artists. If you don't support your artists, you're doing yourself and your community a disservice. You're doing a disservice. So come on, y'all, wake up. Wake up and get shit right. So we can have us some good music scenes. So we can have us some good music. Start by supporting 912 Weekend. It's going down 912 Weekend, man. Great performances, great music, 912 Weekend, man. Although, man, I don't think y'all understand. I don't think you understand. So I'm going to let my little brother break it off on you one good time, all right? You ready? Is you ready? I don't think you're ready. But it don't matter. Because if you ain't ready, you better get ready. Because it's about to go down. We got a message from the one, the only, Mr. If I Die Today, I Be a Seat Pope legend himself.
912 Weekend is about to go all the way up.
And that's right, your boy is in full tourist mode. You see me. But guess what? That Friday, September the 12th, we having a dinner at Old Faithful Events on the South Side. This is where we gonna fellowship, get together, and fill our bellies. I got my belly covered up today. I don't feel like being in the thought pocket. But guess what? After that, Saturday, your boy opening up for Cupid. At the E93 family reunion, your boy opening up for Cupid. And it's gonna be a special performance. CJ done called me and told me what we about to do. Whew, y'all in for a treat. It's from 2 to 6. And then guess what? That night, it's a 912 concert. That's right, baby. I said the 912 concert. It's gonna be me. It's gonna be your girl Corner. It's gonna be that boy Q Trap a lot. It's gonna be Marlo Jones. It's gonna be Miss Cash. That's right, Miss Cash. Ooh, Miss Cash about to come out. I'm ready to see Miss Cash. Ooh. I'm super excited about that. It's Sunday, September the 14th. Carefree Black Girl going to Cookout. Cookouts be epic. We're going to pull up, show out this whole weekend, man. 912 Weekend is about us. It's about celebrating each other. It's about celebrating the city. And I'm super excited to celebrate and fellowship with y'all. And until next time, peace.
912 Weekend.
9/12 weekend. It's about to go all the way up, man. You heard Clay? And this shit going digital. I hope to see you in the building. That right. That's right. I hope to see you there. I'll be in and out a few things. Look, I understand it's HotepCon weekend. I understand it's HotepCon weekend. And I'm going to be dealing with HotepCon weekend. Trust and believe. But it's also 9/12 weekend. And I'm going to be all over. I will be at the concert. 9/13. Check me out. I'm going to more than likely go to Carefree Black Girl, the cookouts. Of course, it's a cookout weekend because, man, we got the family reunion and they got their thing going on. We got HotepCon. It's the cookout that weekend. That was on Saturday. That's going down. I'm on the grill. Got the fryer. Got the, we going to have a low country boil. Boy, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand the understands with the understanding. You understand? Nah, you don't understand. You don't understand, my man. You ain't digging the plan. You ain't digging the plan. But it's going down. That whole entire weekend, man. It's going down. Anyway, y'all, I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else tonight. I'm really upset about my comments and stuff, man. I really want to go work on this and figure out what's going on. That's what I really want to do. Because I feel like I'm at a disadvantage. Not being able to chat with my chat and put y'all up on the screen. My feelings is hurt, man. My feelings is hurt. Let me go over here. Let me make sure I ain't had nothing else. I reposted a few things I did want to share and show y'all. But I can't pull it up on Instagram. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. I think that's it. Shouts out to Cool Vibes Pizza. I see what y'all doing, man. Yeah. Oh, I did. Let's end with this. Now we'll roll up out of here after this right here. But this shit right here.
We have Jamal Crawford.
Hilarious.
We have Candace Parker. We have Shaq, who needs to make an announcement.
No, you don't hear that song?
What's the song?
Roses really smell like boo. I just want to give you your flowers.
I had a joke too.
Roses really smell like boo.
Already, it's so early, Shaq.
Flower girl.
Somebody's real angry that their couch just became a jacket. But no, I love it. I love it. It was just a joke. It didn't mean anything.
I want to give you your flowers, Candace.
I appreciate
You know, I hope while we were doing college basketball, Shaq went and smelled the roses.
Oh.
I know you ain't talking. Don't let me get on you. Don't do that, let's go. Don't do
How
that.
about this?
You know why my face is beautiful?
Why?
Because of my two lips.
Oh.
He dandelion. Okay. All right, stop. Regain composure. Okay. We have Jamal Crawford.
Hey, man. They did that girl so dirty. They did her ass dirty. That was hilarious, though. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. But damn, they did her dirty. All right, y'all. We about to go ahead and get about this thing. And I guess we'll leave out of here with some Clay Hodges. Right? We got some Clay Hodges. And this right here, this came out 7 years ago. This is arguably one of my favorite bodies of work that Clay did. I don't know what song to play. I guess we're gonna do Diamond in the Rough too. Like this, I guess we'll do Diamond in the Rough too. I might do another one after this, but we're gonna go with Diamond in the Rough too. Y'all be good. have yourselves a great night. Oh, by the way, yeah, I'm exploring the idea of possibly running for office in an upcoming election. I'm teetering with the idea, man. Shouts out to everybody who responded to the Facebook post. You know, I was like, so about me running for office, and it's been nothing but great reactions from people. No trolls, no stupid stuff. I guess they saw all the support and love I got. They just decided to stay the fuck away because I guess they felt like they was gonna get their ass beat if they was to say anything negative. So I appreciate that. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the support. I am definitely weighing it. I'm pretty much decided on what I'm gonna do. I just gotta have a conversation with a few people. Because when you run for office, you know, you have to understand you're not just running for office. You're putting your family in this shit too. So, yeah, a couple of conversations, but I think, you know, I seen what I need to see from the people today. So I think we can do that. So do something special. So thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for the love and support and for believing in me and seeing that I could be the change that you want and you need. And this hasn't been MAGA people. This hasn't been the white crazy MAGA people. No, this has been my family, my folk that I've known and dealt with before there was a MAGA. And I love that. So with that being said, y'all, thank y'all. Y'all have a good night. We'll see what we do this weekend. Be on the lookout. If you're not on Kick, subscribe to my Kick, man. It's really simple. It's kick.com/protocol. Kick.com/protocol. Go over there, start you a Kick page, subscribe or follow to the page, man. Follow me over there on Kick, man. Need my followers up. So follow me on Kick, man. I need that day. I need that day. All right, y'all. It's time to get up out of here. Until next time, love y'all dearly. Here goes some Clay Hodges for the road.
Piece of advice. Be honest. He knows more than you can imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, this the new me. And it's that diamond in the brushes. And everybody fuck with. Later where you been, I've been motherfucking grinding. Chillin' stacking niggas, I've been motherfucking minding my business. I feel it, my motherfucking time. Went from diamond in the rough, now that motherfucking shining. Later where you been, I've been motherfucking grinding. Chillin' stacking niggas, I've been motherfucking minding my business. I feel it, my motherfucking time. Went from diamond in the rough, now that motherfucking shining. I'm ready. I couldn't be more sure. Up late, I'm recording till I get a sore throat. Cause I want it so bad, man, I swear you don't know. But nigga asked if I was gay, cause I don't fuck with no hoes. Fuck you mean, boy? Them hoes gon' come when I blow. Plus I only fuck with queens, lil' mama come sit on the stone. And I've been on that knowledge tip. I ain't talking scholarship, I'm talking live from the matrix, red pill. Swallow this, let's take a trip to the other side. Where caterpillars turn to bees instead of butterflies. Where everything ain't what it seems, you be so surprised. How many lies that they hide before your very eyes? Your very mind has more power than they give credit for. This food for thought ain't edible. Read between the lines, I hope it's legible enough to read it. I'll tell you a secret. You ain't gotta believe me, but you more than just a human. You a spiritual being for real. Later where you been, I've been motherfucking grinding. Chillin' stacking niggas, I've been motherfucking minding my business. I feel it, my motherfucking time. Went from diamond in the rough, now that motherfucking shining. Later where you been, I've been motherfucking grinding. Chillin' stacking niggas, I've been motherfucking minding my business. I feel it, my motherfucking time. Went from diamond in the rough, now that motherfucking shining. That diamond shit.
Now please rewind this shit. This that flow so cold, I make the climate shit. This that damn son, where you find this shit? This that Mount Olympus, dog, you can't climb this shit. My nigga, now they wanna hear real nigga rap. Old tapes in, I swear a real nigga snap. Thought they wanna turn up, thought they wanna thug shit. But I've been different, gave them the diamond and the rough shit. This that antique behind the glass, you can't touch shit. This that grind hard, I'ma get it out the mud shit. This that free my niggas, fuck the jury and the judge shit. That I'm from the dirty, so I don't know where the tub is. I love it when I get the flowing, cause when I flow, I flush shit. This that I'm serious, I don't do it just because shit. This that I'm mad, so I don't care how much I cut shit. Me ain't had a time about the grunt shit. My nigga, later where you been, I've been motherfucking grinding. Chillin' stacking figures, I've been motherfucking minding my business. I feel it, my motherfucking time. Put from diamond in the rough, now that motherfucking shining. Later where you been, I've been motherfucking grinding. Chillin' stacking figures, I've been motherfucking minding my business. I feel it, my motherfucking time. Put from diamond in the rough, now that motherfucking shining. Shine on, shine on, shine on, shine on, shine, 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 shine,
Booking.com has all kinds of stays because some love.
I see people running on the treadmill, exhausted beyond fatigue, but they'll never leave. Instead, they'll continue running until the treadmill kills them. The children of tomorrow being trained to behave the same way. Enslaved in the brain, they begin to run rampant on this incline ramp that we call life. No one questions what we call right. We just run with it until we become winning and complain about how tired we are. Them aside, dear Lord, I thought you said life was supposed to be easy. I'm not trying to be greedy, but I can't live off the scraps they feed me. Plus my feet be so sore that I'd rather them be amputated. My soul is weaker than a cancer patient, so I'm leaving this treadmill in search of drastic changes. Working hard, stacking wages just to pay for what should be free. Food to eat and a place to sleep don't come cheap nowadays. And nowadays our food is poison, so what's the options? They're keeping us enslaved to maximize profits. Minimum wage to maximize profits. They don't give us the kills for cancer and AIDS just to maximize profits. They make more treatment. And regardless of how exhausted we are being slaves to the machine, we refuse to stop or to get off it. I often wonder why. Why is the universal question like, why keep us disconnected with one perspective of history? Why the suppression? Why the deception that this treadmill is good for me when it's killing me swiftly? Why is the cost of living so high? Wait, I just said the cost of living. You see, they charging us to live and expecting us to give our last on the bill. Bitch, please. My kids in the uniforms for the brainwash boot camp you call public schooling. Teaching our children lies like Columbus found America and we evolved from Julian Ames. I hate this treadmill that keeps me at a standstill. I can't feel my legs and my feet feel as if I've been standing in the anthill. I can't deal with this happening. I have dreams and I won't cancel them just because you happy still running in your hamster wheel. Masters still got us enslaved and replaced our chains with the mighty dollar bill. That's why we still killing each other, stocking shelves, flipping burgers, driving trucks, and anything else just to make it. While Master making the real money in the process. And you say we came a long way from picking cotton. It's the same music, nigga, different genre. And to be honest, the hardest part about it is that we could stop it if we weren't so oblivious to the facts. Those who know act like they don't care. They refuse to fight back. Cause they know if they question the treadmill, they'll fall. But shit, they can't kill us all. We are all God's children, sent here to enjoy the earth and everything in it. But they made us stay here uncomfortable and condition us and not want for more than to be satisfied running this treadmill for the rest of our lives. But I refuse, and I resume to rip it apart with my bare hands. And I dare a man to stop me, and I dare a man to knock me from making this power move by turning the power to this godforsaken contraption off. And as I got off, I placed my tired feet on the surface of Mother Earth. And I remember my purpose since birth. You see, we all come here on a mission, but we forget it when we get mixed in with the brainwashed citizens that are conditioned to be slaves to the system. I begin to run again. With my feet on solid ground, this time I'm making progress. It packaged and broken down neighborhoods and projects. We grow up fondness to our surroundings, and then they decide to tear down for whatever reason. Forever leaving childhood memories in the rubble. Our people are rotting in the penitentiary for whatever reason. Forever leaving a large population out the public. Our brothers and sisters are getting murdered for whatever reason. Forever leaving grieving mothers in need of comfort while the conveyor belt keeps spinning on the treadmill. We're living in hell here on this treadmill. The systematic has spin us off track. I was taught that you should fight for what's right, so I decided to fight back. And if I landed flat on my face, would y'all have my back? Shit, I doubt it, cause y'all wouldn't even listen to my mixtape and I passed it out for free. And for those who would thrash it out for me, hold it down, don't feed. You can put a stop to this machine. Just fist in the air. Don't. Now they done fucked up and got 2 plays on the track, and that happens, something real is just bound to pop off. It's like a chemical reaction. Play square, nigga. Yeah. My nigga Vaughn got shot off a tray 8. That's why a nigga like me keep a tray 8. Straight shame every single time you say your goodbyes. You gotta end up with it, stay safe. Straight shame when you hear gunshots. You ain't even much scared. You continue with your day 8. Straight shame when you hear about somebody getting blues on the news. You receive it with a straight face. Cause when that shit happen every day, shit you get used to. Man, niggas trapping every day. Shit, what would you do if you was influenced by shit? I don't know. Lack of resources. Plus your baby mama tripping when she eat body. But you love your little nigga, so you beat for it. And you let a little hoe, so you keep shutting. You find out it ain't joy, that's a deep story. Now you wanna be shorty, now you wanna see shorty. 6 feet deep shorty, I ain't trying to preach on me. I'm just trying to reach on me. I'm just trying to speak on the subject that ain't so many rappers gonna speak on. Man, fuck going platinum off a ringtone. I mean, the money sound good, but what if for the dollar really worth at the end of the day, though? Damn, I'ma let that marinate. I'ma let that serenade. Spread love, don't spread the hate. I got a couple pills that shatter fate. Of Big and J like killing Yates. We all gon' die, that's sealed in fate. But I'ma live it up while I'm here today. Can I live? You see the day that I get to buy my mom that crib. Ooh, can I live? You see the life that the good Lord say we supposed to live.